In this video, I'm going to show you how to play a game of weaponized chess. And in particular, I'm going to show you the new things that you can do in the latest version of weaponized chess. So in order to start the game, you touch the icon. And it'll come up after a few seconds. And then what I'm going to show you first is what you do in order to start to play an internet game, which you can play using Google Play. That's File, page up a little bit, touch Play Internet Game, then you'll get to this screen, and then at which point you would touch Invite Friends and select one of your friends, and you are on your way in order to play a game on the internet against anyone in the world. So let's get out of that. Now the other way that you can play a game against someone else on another tablet is to play a local Wi-Fi game, in which case you're playing a game against someone who has a Android phone or tablet who may not have a Google account, but who is within 105 feet of you and who has this game installed. So in order to start doing that, you press File, press Play Wi-Fi Game. Then at which point you would press Discover, and then your friend with their cell phone or tablet would be at the exact same point in this program, and they would also press Discover, and then you're on your way in order to playing a game using local Wi-Fi. So let's get out of that. In fact, just to be sure, let's kill this off. Restart. You do have to restart the tablet itself if you're playing a local Wi-Fi game, or the program if you play a internet game, if you want to play another game. Okay, so here we are on the starting screen. Now the graphics have changed in this latest version from previous graphics, so you can see how there's a cubistic design used in this particular version of the game. So this is a version of chess. The board is larger. It's 10 by 10, not 8 by 8. You have more pieces. It's a three-dimensional board. There's a ground level, an air, and a subterranean level. Some pieces can be hidden. So what you do is, in order to play a game, you decide what piece you're going to move, and you must move one of your pieces during your turn. So I'm going to pick a pawn, pick a location, and then end my turn. And that's all you have to do during a turn. Similarly, you can move two pieces, move the chopper and a passenger, and you can move into the air, let's say. That's an example of moving two pieces at once and using one of the different dimensions other than ground. And since you made a move, you can end the turn. Now, the name of this game is Weaponized Chess, and it's called that because there are weapons, and all these objects you see in all these squares are at ground level, and your pieces can pick up any of those objects. And these objects are weapons, or defenses against weapons, or sensors, or other things. Most of your pieces have built-in weapons, and some of your pieces have a built-in defense. Now, in this particular case, what we want to do is to fire. Oops. This is weaponized chess free, so you can't fire anything. So let's get out of this and restart the non-free version. Move and fire. In this case, you're firing a rocket. You can fire two weapons during your turn. So let's say that we want to fire another rocket. You do that, and then you end your turn. Now there are other aspects to the game. Under File, you can also load a file, and these are the various different predefined starting boards which are available for you to load, and you can load any of those. You can save your game if you want to. You use a board editor, which means if you change the action, you can either delete pieces or move pieces or add new pieces to the board, and then save that as a saved game, and then restart that game and play with your new board. Now you can also change how the game plays. If you go down to here, you can change the general movement type. If you change to standard chess, then the movement of your pieces conform much more closely to regular chess movement. Now, if you touch a pawn, you see it moves like a regular pawn in standard westernized chess. You can change how the game is viewed. For instance, you can toggle the reinforcements so you can see where all the reinforcements come in. In addition to moving and firing, you can pick up objects. You can pick up that object that's on the ground. You can exchange it to other objects. I'm going to exchange that object to the queen. The queen has the special ability to exchange at range. And you can drop pieces. And if you decided that you didn't like what you did, you can undo actions. Do the action so far in turn, and you undid everything that you did during that turn. All right. And of course, in order to stop the game, you quit. And that's all I'm going to show you.